Hello. Hey Devlies, it's your girl Dove, and today I realize I like giving people my opinion that didn't ask for it.
Hi.
Okay. So I'll be doing my top 10 Vampire Diary characters in mostly the first season.
Also, warning, the show is owned by CW. Therefore, I do not own anything on it.
Also, if you didn't watch the show, stop watching my video, watch the show, then come back and watch my video. So, without further ado, crash course. Now, Vampire Diaries is a supernatural teen drama based on the book by L.J. Smith. We start off with this very uninteresting girl named Elena Gilbert, who lives with her auntie Jenna and her stoner little brother Jeremy. After her parents' tragic death, we meet her two very much more interesting best friends, Caroline and Bonbon. Sorry. And Elena's lame, run-in-the-mill ex-boyfriend, Matt Donovan, and his jerk best friend, Tyler Lockwood. On a very boring day of school, you meet a new standoffish hottie.
Named Stefan Salvatore, who later today we meet in a cemetery while Elena's visiting her parents. Which is when we find out that Stefan is a human. He's a 126-year-old vampire. Which also follows the trend of very creepy teenage vampire and his extremely witty brother, Damon Salvatore, who is also a vampire trying to ruin second place.
Oh, and don't forget our vampire killing teacher, Mr. Saltzman. Or Saltzman. Now, for my top 10 character, it's of course Elena. I don't know what it is about her that makes me just want to turn my skin inside out. She's just such a non-interesting character to me, like if we're comparing everyone in the show. And the show is just so full of life, and she has such an interesting background. But then we turn the camera to Elena and all we see is...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would...
Coming in number 9 is, of course, Matt Donovan. Honestly, I don't know why they broke Elena and Matt up. They could have just made them stay together and have them get married at the end of the season, and then have them move away across the country, like far. Coming in 8th place is the one and only Auntie Jenna. If this is all of the Gilbert's family, I'm like worried to see the parents in action. All we get out of Aunt Jenna is when she dies. Like, that's the most action I've ever seen in this character. To be fair, I couldn't imagine anyone else playing this character though. The person who plays her has some special talent for this character. Like, amazing. Coming in 7th place is Tyler Lockwood. Tyler is the typical jerk of the school. I mean, he's the typical popular jock. I mean, he was actually a good character for the background he was given, but I can totally see him in real life. Like, he was like a little bit of dose of reality that we needed in the show because it was so supernatural. Coming in 6th place is Jeremy Gilbert. You know, He's probably the best Gilbert to me. Something about his real life reaction to certain situations just adds even more normalcy like Tyler does. Like, I mean, his parents died. He turned to drugs. He wanted nothing to do with the magic life. He was the school stoner. And he had this annoying big sister. Like, I couldn't even imagine a better little brother. Like, I couldn't even imagine a better little brother.
Pardon? What was that?
Number 5 is Caroline. Now, this character was the meaning of underestimated. When I first met her, I thought like she was like the normal popular cheerleader. But as the seasons went on, she had a little bit more dimension, you know what I mean? Caroline has the milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard. Period. Coming in 4th is Mr. Saltzman. Honestly, I think he's hell of a funny character. I mean, his whole backstory, in which he became like a teacher, and his wife or fiance, I don't really care, I don't really know, was killed by a vampire, and he moved to Mystic Falls to get revenge. But imagine him being in a classroom giving like A's to everyone who was like human in his class. It would be like a 10% passing rate. Like, imagine. OMG! Yo, I just thought the most coolest thing ever, bro. Giving this show a new storyline. Okay, so imagine that, like, push it back a few years. Imagine if he was like, I don't know, like a math teacher or something, and his wife died, and because she was killed by a vampire, then he became a whole history teacher just to fill the position in Mystic Falls, just to teach the vampires that were going to the school and then avenge his wife's death. That would be hella funny. Like, what? Funniest thing is too. What? What was that? Welcome to the stage 2. Oh, 2, you're just the funniest thing. Is in the spin-off series, Legacies, he actually owns a school full of all these magical creatures, right? And they're full of vampires. Coming in 3rd place, Stefan Salvatore. Now, I really don't have an explanation for him other than that the one person he should have been with was dead. Rest in peace, Lexi. He should have been with her because no living girl really wanted him. Like, Caroline was playing herself like she didn't want Klaus instead. Like, and you got lame girl Lena. Oh my gosh. That is her new name now. I'm gonna start calling her that. Lame girl Lena. Oh my gosh. She really just wanted his last name. Like, what? Baby? What? Why are we doing? Okay. Coming in 2nd place is Damon. Originally, I was gonna put him first for basically being the only character that stayed the same throughout the whole 8 seasons. But I feel like, in a way, that was true and wasn't true at the same time. I mean, like, he had character development because in the first season, he was sucking the life out of everyone and was selfish. But, like, in the last season, he still sucks the life out of everyone. But now he's just selfish about Elena. What is it about lame girl Elena, bro? So I raised my last part of the video, so we're just gonna talk over TikToks. Now, coming in number 1 is Bonnie. The one character that stayed the same the whole show. All she cared about was her friends and her family. And ultimately raising her boyfriend from the dead. Yes, she is the absolute embodiment of not giving a crap. So that's it. This show was somewhat purposeful. I mean, yeah, for the most part. I thought it was a pretty good show for the era that it was around, and I pretty much enjoyed it, and even though I talked a lot of crap about it. No offense about any of the characters, except for Lane Girl Lena. No, I'm kidding. Nobody. So, but don't fly away yet. I'll be making videos hopefully every Monday and Friday. And I would love it if you can give me new video ideas. But for now, smash that like button, subscribe button, and ring that bell. Yeah, that's it. Adios.
Bye.